Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael, and I'm the face behind the Diviner Life. I'm so happy that you guys are being so supportive, and I really appreciate all your positive feedback on my Instagram, my Facebook, my Tumblr, my Twitter, social media, everywhere. So happy. I've met so many great people through this experience of bringing my readings to social media and to online and to reaching out to all of you all over the world. Which is actually great because I just sent out my first newsletter this morning via email, and I saw that there are two of you, one in Mexico and one in Poland, Germany, I think. It may just be, settings, but whatever. It was just so cool to me that my Instagram is international and that you guys are reading it and receiving it and feeling the energies all the way on the other side of the world, and it just makes me so happy. So, aside from that, I wanted to make this video channel so that you guys can really get to know me a little bit better. You guys can see my face and hear me talk and see my mannerisms and just really start to, get that connection going, so that you're not just reaching out to a picture on Instagram, or you're not reaching out to 140 characters on Twitter. I want you to know that I am a person, I am here. I want you to, get to know me, and if you have questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to answer as many as I can all the time. And I'm not going to really get into too much of who I am, because I do want you guys to get to know me as these videos progress. So for today, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into my reading. This reading has already been posted on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. It is something that was very personal to me this morning, and it was a confirmation of some things that I felt in my morning meditation, which I'll go over in a second. And then so I just really want you guys to understand that when I do my readings, yes, they are also for me, but I do my best to hear where the message is for you guys for the day. So let me go ahead and show you. I use the Ascended Masters Oracle deck. It's a 44-card deck by Dorian Virtue, published by Hay House. Not everyone loves their stuff. Personally, I really like them. The Dorian Virtue decks were some of the first decks that I ever used, and so I just really feel a great connection with them. Again, they're not for everybody, but I really love them. So they're worth giving a shot. They're really positive. They're very bright. They're very happy. So for those of you who may shy away from regular tarot because you've heard, superstitions about how they're negative or they bring these things into your life, which is not true, but everyone teach their own. These are a really great place to start. They're a really great deck to use when you want something a little more positive and just lighthearted. So my reading today, 2 cards. The first, and I think the more important of the 2 cards, is Merlin. It's the energy healing card. I'm sorry that this is backwards. It's just the way that my camera is. So this energy healing card is really pretty. It's got a lot of really nice blues and purples and like cool colors here. And there's like a really pretty like Stonehenge in the background. It's just a very bright card. So this for me was really important because this morning I started some of my own personal journeys in my spiritual life, and this to me just meant like getting a fresh start. Just really healing up all of that stuff that's been preventing you from being positive and bright. And some of us roll out of bed in the morning and we take what we went to bed with yesterday, and that's how we start our day. And I think that that's a horrible way to start your day. I think you should wake up, you should just really, scan your body for any leftover negative energies from the day before, and if there are any, release them, give them away, let go of them, and put your feet on the floor as a new person, like an empty cup, ready to be filled with the energies of today, and just make sure that, you have positive intentions and that you're asking for all these beautiful things to come to you. Because if you wake up and you say, today's going to be a horrible day, I hate my job, I want to leave my apartment, I hate where I live, I don't feel beautiful, things like that. That's what you're going to fill your cup with. Instead, wake up and say, it's a new day. I have beautiful opportunities in front of me. I have a roof over my head. I have a family that loves me. I have friends that care about me. I have a beautiful intuitive gift. I love my job. Just all these kinds of things are really gonna, positive energy that you put out is going to be returned to you. Aside from that, I personally spent my morning doing a nice little chakra cleanse, did a sweet little meditation, just really started opening up each individual center, and I watched them kind of do this explode thing that to me means that they're bright and they're healthy and they're as full as they can get with all this love and light. And so I did that myself this morning to follow this, but I just really feel like today is going to be a good day. It's a beginning of a new week. You have the opportunity to start anew, to relax. For those of you that have weekends off, for those of you that don't, I'm sorry, but again, it's a new week. You have the ability to start your work week over. You have the ability to perhaps sit with your family and just heal any wounds that there may be there. You have a chance to catch up with old friends. You have a chance to look into starting an education if you're not in an education, or in an education. Who says that? In school, you have the ability to, perhaps if you are in school and you're not doing well, you have the ability to wake up and go after what you want. So just all of those things, anything that you feel in your life needs healing, it starts with you. It starts with the energy that you're putting out into the world, and that's what is most important today. So do a chakra cleanse, do a yoga class, go sit outside and just feel the earth. Whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever you feel it is that's going to cleanse your energy, do it today. Do it. Second card I pulled is what I like to call the amplifier card for this deck. It's Yes. It has Ganesh on it. Again, beautiful artwork. Sometimes I just prop this on my desk at work and I just stare at it all day as like a positive affirmation that my day's going to be great. This card is basically saying, yeah, it's time to get your energy healed up. Yes, it's time to be positive. Yes is the positive word. Other than positive, I can't think of a word more positive than yes. The cool thing with the word yes, and this is something that I personally thought about this morning, is that yes does have the ability to be a negative thing. If someone asks you a negative question and you say yes, you've just reinforced that negativity. So today, make sure that when if someone comes to you and they're trying to be negative and they're trying to fill your life with all of this, weight and burden, it's not for you. Yes, you're working on energy healing. Yes, you're working on bettering your life. I don't need that. So just make sure that today your yes is a good yes. Make sure that your yes is a positive yes. And just make sure that you're, filling your life with all of the good energies that you need. So that was my reading for today. If you want to see a better picture of the cards, it is on my Instagram. You can check it out there. I know I do a lot of editing to my photos. I'm sorry. I just like pretty things. So then just one other thing I wanted to touch on. I did just recently start doing, and by recently I mean today. Today was my first day of a 365-day everyday meditation. And I was really struggling before to do meditations. I didn't want to wake up. I would find crazy ways to do them, like laying in a hot bath or before I went to sleep, which really isn't setting enough time aside for me to do a meditation because I have to get out of the tub. Eventually I fall asleep. So today was my first day of getting up out of bed and doing a meditation. And it just felt really good to start my day like that. So for those of you looking for a little encouragement to start doing a meditation, I have 2 book recommendations that are beautiful. The first one is called 365 Tao. Again, I'm sorry that it's backwards. This book is based on Taoism. However, you don't have to be a Taoist to enjoy it. They're just really simple things to think about in your meditation journeys. For instance, this was today's. See, it's very short. It has this very simple, brief quote up here, and then just like an explanation of what that means and what you should be focusing on in your meditation. For instance, today was about beginning. So it was just about how when you start a new journey, everything usually feels right, otherwise you wouldn't be starting a new journey, and about how some people will say that the signs that you're seeing and the stuff that's coming to you, just because it's happening, doesn't mean that you should be doing what you're doing, and that's what other people say. They'll say, oh, you're just being superstitious, oh, you're just looking for, the silver lining, you're seeing what you want to see, but this is all about how if you're starting a new journey, it's because you're meant to, and it's because the universe wants you to, and it's because you're following your spirit, and it's because you're just on the right path. And so that was really nice to hear this morning as I was starting this new meditation journey, because I kept thinking to myself, what if I do 2 weeks and I get nothing out of this? And I was being a real negative Nancy, which I really need to stop doing. But it was just a really nice thing to hear. So then again, back to Doreen Virtue, I got another book. It's called Daily Guidance from Your Angels, 365 Angelic Messages to Soothe, Heal, and Open Your Heart. I bought this one yesterday, and I only bought it because I was searching through my metaphysical shop in my local area here in Tampa, and the owner of the store walked in and said, just so you guys know, all the books on the shelf, just make me an offer, and it's yours. And so immediately I was like, oh my god, I need a new book, because I have a reading problem. And I turned around and I looked at the bookshelf, and I just felt it. I knew it was there, and I grabbed it. Before I even read it, I was like, this book, I need it. So for those of you that do angel work, this is a great book. For those of you interested in listening out for your angels, this is a great book. Or for those of you that just want something to think about on a daily basis, a positive thing to work through every day for the next year, it's a great book. Today's first thought was about how angels are with you and about how you should practice listening out for your angels. The cool thing I like about this book is that it has a positive message from your angels, and then just a quick paragraph about what they're saying or about what Doreen Virtue would like you to hear for the day. And then down here it has a thought for today. What I like about this is the thought for today is very poetic and something you can remember throughout your day, so that come 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, midnight, whatever time you're still awake, you can think back and say, all right, don't forget, today you're focusing on the fact that your angels are with you, or today you're focusing on the fact that you need to heal your energy, or you need to be more positive. So that was just also a really cool book. So 2 books, 365 Tao, Daily Guidance from Your Angels, both really great. I'm going to be working through them, so if you guys want to work through them with me, let me know. I'd be more than happy to, discuss with you guys one-on-one about what you learned from it. I love talking about books with people, so please let me know. So I guess that's pretty much it. I did that really fast. I'm really sorry. I talked a lot. And I just said a lot of things, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Instagram is my most important, and Tumblr. All of my posts from Instagram are also posted on all those other places, so if you're not an Instagram person, that's okay. I'm not going to fight you. If you'd like a personal reading, I am available. You can check out my shop at www.thedivinerlife.storeenvy.com. You can also find that link on my Instagram. I think right now it may be a link to my newsletter, but there you can find my shop as well. Or you can always email me at thedivinerlife@gmail.com, and we can discuss personal readings that way. However it is that you need to reach out to me, feel free. I love hearing from you guys. Please